All right, so we're diving into something kind of interesting today.
These will be fun.
It's the Sougayilang fly fishing rod and reel combo. Now, I know what you might be thinking.
Another combo.
Yeah, exactly, another combo,
Yeah.
but the experts are really buzzing about this one.
Yeah, they are. So we're going to unpack why.
And the thing that has really captured everyone's attention, I think, is
What is it?
the value proposition. It's almost shocking how much you get
Oh, really?
for the price, yeah.
Okay, so I've heard this word value thrown around a lot, but can we break it down a little bit?
Yeah.
What makes this combo such a steal?
Well, for starters, they're using a carbon fiber blend in the rod that you typically only find in rods twice the price. And this allows them to offer that high-end performance, that responsiveness and lightweight feel at a fraction of the cost.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. So we're talking premium materials without the premium price tag.
Right.
This has got to have some corners cut somewhere,
Yeah.
right? Surprisingly, not really. The experts are consistently impressed with the performance of both the rod and the reel. The rod is lightweight and well-balanced, which they say translates to smooth, effortless casting. They're even comparing it to setups costing hundreds of dollars more.
So it's not just a beginner combo, then.
Not at all. The experts are clear that this combo can hold its own for both seasoned anglers and those just starting out.
Okay, that's interesting. So let's dig a little deeper into the specifics.
Yeah.
You mentioned the rod is lightweight and balanced.
Yeah.
Why is that so important, especially for someone new to fly fishing?
Well, a lightweight rod is going to reduce fatigue, especially when you're spending hours casting. And the balance ensures a smooth, controlled cast, which means better accuracy and less frustration for beginners.
Yeah, I can see how that would make a difference. What about the reel? Anything that stand out there?
The reel is CNC machined from aluminum, which is incredibly durable. Now, CNC machining means it's cut from a solid block of aluminum, making it much stronger and more resistant to wear and tear compared to cheaper cast aluminum reels.
So it sounds like they haven't skimped on quality. But what about the drag system? I've heard some fly reels can have a pretty rough drag, which can be a problem when you're fighting a fish.
Yeah, definitely. The experts have specifically praised the drag system on this Sougayilang reel. They describe it as buttery smooth, which is exactly what you want. A smooth drag helps control the tension on your line when a fish is pulling, so you can tire it out without risking a break-off.
And for those who might not be familiar, could you explain what a drag system does and why it's so important in fly fishing?
Sure. Imagine you've hooked a particularly feisty fish. It's going to put a lot of strain on your line as it tries to get away. The drag system acts like a brake, allowing a small amount of line to pay out under pressure. This prevents the line from snapping, giving you a better chance of landing the fish.
So a smooth drag system is essential, especially for beginners who might not have the experience to adjust their technique on the fly.
Exactly. And it's a feature that's often lacking in cheaper reels, which makes this Sougayilang combo stand out even more.
Okay, so far so good. We've got a high-quality rod and reel that perform well beyond their price point. But fly fishing often takes us to some pretty remote spots. How does this combo hold up in terms of portability?
That's where the four-piece design comes in. It breaks down into 4 sections, making it incredibly easy to pack and transport. It's like a puzzle you can assemble and disassemble wherever you go.
So it's perfect for those backcountry adventures, or even just throwing it in the car for a weekend trip. But how durable is a 4-piece rod? I've always thought 1-piece rods were the way to go for strength.
That's a common misconception. While a one-piece rod might be slightly more sensitive, modern 4-piece rods like this one are built to be incredibly tough. The experts haven't reported any issues with durability. In fact, they've praised the combo's ability to withstand various fishing conditions, from rocky rivers to windy lakes.
Okay, so it travels well and can take a beating. But what about versatility in terms of fishing environments? Is this a combo that can handle different types of water, or is it more specialized?
Well, here's where it gets really interesting. The experts have tested this combo in a surprisingly wide range of environments, from small streams to large rivers and even calm ponds. And the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive across the board. They've successfully caught everything from small trout to larger bass, showcasing the combo's adaptability.
Wow. So it's not a one-trick pony. You can pretty much take it anywhere and have a good chance of success.
That seems to be the consensus, yes.
Yes, this is starting to sound almost too good to be true.
I know, right?
All right, we need to take a quick pause here, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll delve deeper into the Sougayilang combo and explore its potential impact on the world of fly fishing. Stay tuned.
So welcome back.
I'm glad to be back.
I'm eager to continue exploring the Sougayilang combo. It's not often we see a product that's generating this much positive buzz.
I know, right? Before the break, we were talking about its performance and versatility. But I think it's time we zoom out a bit and consider the bigger picture. Like,
Hmm.
what does a combo like this mean for the fly fishing world as a whole?
That's a great question. Yeah, traditionally, fly fishing has had this reputation for being a bit, well,
Yeah?
exclusive. The gear can be expensive, and there's a definite learning curve.
Yeah, it can feel intimidating for newcomers, both in terms of cost and complexity. So could this combo be a game changer?
Hmm.
Could it make fly fishing more accessible to a wider audience?
It certainly has the potential. Imagine being able to get a quality setup at a fraction of the usual cost. That removes a huge barrier to entry for a lot of people.
I see your point. It's like opening the door to a whole new group of anglers who might have been hesitant before. But what about those who are already into fly fishing? Do you think they'd be interested in a combo like this?
Absolutely. Even for experienced anglers, this could be a fantastic backup rod
Hmm.
or a travel option. It's lightweight, portable, and you don't have to worry about babying it because it's so affordable.
That makes sense. You wouldn't feel as bad if it got a little banged up on a backcountry trip. But let's get back to this idea of accessibility. Do you think a combo like this could actually change people's perception of fly fishing?
I think it could. Fly fishing has often been seen as this elite pursuit, something you need a lot of money and expertise to enjoy. But this combo challenges that notion. It says, hey, you don't have to be a millionaire to get into fly fishing. You can have fun and be successful without breaking the bank.
That's an interesting perspective. It's almost like democratizing the sport, making it more inclusive. But let's play devil's advocate for a moment. Some listeners might be thinking, okay, it sounds great on paper, but is it really that good? What are the downsides?
Well, based on the expert reviews we've analyzed, there haven't been any major red flags raised. But you're right, it's always good to be a bit skeptical. One potential consideration is that, while the four-piece design is great for portability, it might not be as sensitive as a one-piece rod.
So for experienced anglers who are really focused on subtle presentations and feeling every little nibble, a one-piece rod might still be the preferred choice.
Exactly. It comes down to priorities and fishing style. But for most anglers, the convenience and affordability of the Sougayilang combo likely outweigh that slight trade-off in sensitivity.
Fair enough. And of course, it's a relatively new product, so long-term durability remains to be seen.
That's true. Although the initial feedback on its ruggedness has been positive, only time will tell how it holds up over years of use.
Right. But even with those caveats, it's hard not to be impressed with what this combo brings to the table. It's affordable, it performs well, it's portable, and it has the potential to really shake things up in the fly fishing world.
I agree. It's an exciting development, and I'm curious to see how it impacts the sport moving forward.
Me too. But now I want to turn the focus to our listeners. We've talked a lot about the Sougayilang combo and its potential, but we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, are you as intrigued by this combo as we are? Do you see it as a potential gateway into fly fishing? Or maybe you're an experienced angler who sees this as a great addition to your collection.
Whatever your perspective, we'd love to hear your thoughts. What stands out to you as the most compelling aspect of this combo? And how do you think it might change your approach to fly fishing, whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out?
We encourage you to ponder these questions as we move towards the final part of our deep dive, where we'll leave you with one last thought-provoking question about the future of fly fishing in light of this innovative combo.
All right, welcome back to the deep dive.
Yes! Welcome back.
We've been exploring the Sougayilang fly fishing rod and reel combo. And it's a product that's certainly sparked a lot of conversation
It has.
in the fly fishing community.
Yeah, a lot of buzz.
So as we kind of wrap up this deep dive, we want to leave you with one final thought,
Okay.
something to consider as you reflect on this combo
Oh,
and its place in the evolving world of fly fishing.
All right, I'm ready.
We've talked a lot about how this combo might change how people access fly fishing, making it more affordable and less intimidating.
Making it easier to get into.
Right, breaking down those barriers of entry that have traditionally kept some folks from giving it a try.
Absolutely.
But there's another layer to this that I think is worth exploring.
Okay.
It's not just about access. It's also about perception. Fly fishing has often been seen as this, well, almost elitist activity. Expensive gear. Complicated techniques, a certain image that comes with it.
Yeah, I think you're right. It can definitely have that feel to it.
And while there's certainly skill and artistry involved, this combo challenges that perception. It says you don't need to spend a fortune or be an expert to enjoy this.
Right.
Fly fishing is for everyone.
It really is.
That's a powerful message. It's about inclusivity, about welcoming newcomers
Yeah.
and encouraging them to discover the joy of fly fishing.
I love that. And you know, who knows? Maybe this is just the beginning. Maybe this combo is a sign of things to come, a shift towards more affordable, accessible fly fishing gear across the board.
That would be amazing.
It would.
It would open up the sport to a whole new generation of anglers, bringing fresh perspectives and energy to the fly fishing community.
I think so too. And ultimately, it's about sharing the passion, the connection with nature, the thrill of the catch. Those are experiences that shouldn't be limited by cost or perceived barriers.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So as you consider this Sougayilang combo and its potential impact, we'll leave you with this question. How might this blend of quality, affordability, and convenience change not just how people access fly fishing, but also how they view the sport itself?
That's the question we all need to be thinking about.
It is. And on that note, we'll wrap up our deep dive.
Until next time.
Until next time, tight lines and happy
Happy fishing.